On tonight's show, we'll be discussing the recent rise in apocalyptic conversation due to the publication Apocalyptic Pop Culture by Paul Cantor, which suggests that the idea of an apocalypse has become so popular in our current media, and it's due to the disillusionment that people have with the current state of government, healthcare, and education, which can be supported by a rise in homeschooling, alternative medicine, and political unrest. Tonight we'll be joined by three different experts with very different views on the subject. Our first guest is an expert on the subject who is requested to remain anonymous. Next, we'll be joined by Misty Nark, who is the current premier of BC. Now, I've heard that she strongly disagrees with the apocalyptic theory. We're very excited to hear what she has to say. And finally, we'll be joined by Randall Thompson, a local student who vehemently denies the existence of the apocalypse. Is this a crisis? Are we currently in an apocalypse? We'll find out. We're going to be joined by three experts who have very different views on the subject. First off, we have a man who is a master theorist on current apocalyptic culture. We're joined by him now.
It's quick. Sorry, I don't want my name released. So I've been studying this for a while. What we're seeing is a mass hypnosis within our population. Globalization has taken over. We have brainless civilians walking around and not paying attention to real issues. And it's beginning to get scary. The apocalypse is here, and it's here now. The general population has lost faith in its institutions. Schools are crumbling. The public education system is simply not working. Healthcare is not working. People do not have faith in the governments. There's a huge level of corruption with everything. Media, government. Oh my God. Why didn't you tell me there's a zombie over here? Trying to avoid having all contact. Western hegemony has taken over the world. It is a disease. It is spreading throughout all civilizations and all areas, and we must evacuate. We need to mobilize. We need to be really aware of what's happening, and we need to flee. We need to flee the cities.
And next we're joined by Misty Nark, who's the current premier of BC, and she argues that these rumors of apocalyptic events are being overplayed, and that we need to focus on the economy to solve these issues. I'm joined by Misty now.
Hi, I'm Premier Misty Nark, and I'm just so happy to be here today and dispel all these rumors about a contemporary apocalypse. Now, I know that there's been this whole rise, especially in the media, pop culture, talking about apocalypses and how they're so popular in pop culture because people are losing faith in their institutions. And I hear that there's even a guest on tonight's show that says that we are currently in an apocalypse. Well, there's absolutely zero reason for Canadians to be losing faith in institutions. I mean, the economy. The economy's booming. We are taking care of the economy and of people, because people benefit from the economy. There's no reason to lose faith in education institutions, or the healthcare institution. The hospitals are good. You cut your leg when you're at work, working on the economy, you can go to the hospital and we have almost free healthcare. That's good. 2, you can go to a post-secondary education institution and get a degree and then go work and benefit the economy. Now, I don't know what all this backlash is, that universities these days are a machine and you go in and you get your degree and you're just one cog in the market. That's not true. They are still places of higher learning, really areas very conducive to growth, learning, all of those key words that we've always associated with education. And I've also heard that some of these, what should we call them, apocalyptic freaks. Well, first of all, they're threats to national security and the economy, because if people buy all that, they're not going to be benefiting the country, and it's actually a danger. So everyone keep going to work. This is not an apocalypse, okay? Let me tell you that. Keep going to work. Your kids are fine. You don't need to spend time with your kids. I mean, my son, he has a teacher. His teacher has 35 students, and I'm sure she gives them a lot of attention. And then when he gets home, he watches TV, and I know that there are some very good influences on that program. And if I were to stay home and try to teach him things and parent him, I wouldn't be benefiting the economy. So don't worry. The politics, we're doing well right now. The economy is doing well, okay? Healthcare, doing well. Education, doing well. And this whole thing about people turning into these techno zombies, no. We need to keep in touch in order to work most proficiently. And I really think that Canada and North America is leading the world in what it looks like to be progressive. And the economy will lead us to safety.
Thank you, Misty. And next we're joined by Randall Thompson, who's a local student.
Cool.
Yeah, I've heard about the Cantor article. It seems a little bit alarmist to me, because what he really claims is that we're all just so obsessed with the apocalypse and the end of the world, just because we're so comfortable with our lives, so we're kind of looking for an escape in that way. And I really disagree with that. I mean, I'm pretty happy with how life is right now. I mean, I go to the doctor and they don't really know me or know my history, but they give me prescription medicine, so I get what I need. The government sends me welfare checks. That's really good. I go to school every day, and the professors don't really know my names, and I guess the classes are a little bit big, but I get the grades I need, and so I'm pretty happy in the system. I've got my phone, I've got my social media, so if that makes me a zombie, then whatever, I'm still happy. Signing off on PLLI, thank you for a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.